It's not all roses in the Rose City, but it's not too bad either. I'm John McPherson with a quick market update regarding Portland, Oregon's real estate market. In the national news media and also local news media, we're seeing a lot of headlines that sound scary about the real estate market, that it has slowed down, that things are shifting, and all sorts of other cryptic information, headlines and things to try to get you to click. I'm here to cover a few of the main things that are hitting Portland's real estate market currently, and facts, actually based on facts and real information, to try to unscarify the news for you a little bit. It's not all roses in the Rose City, but it's not too bad either. One thing that is kind of tough on buyers right now is that prices are very resilient. As you can see from the price chart, we're about $175,000 higher than where we were about 4 years ago as concerns single-family sales prices. The average in May of this year, 2024, was about $700,000. That's with interest rates above 7%. Just about 2.5 years ago, the average 30-year fixed-rate mortgage around the U.S. was around 3%. So even though interest rates have doubled, prices have remained resilient and they have started to climb again. There's plenty of competition. The number of listings coming onto the market has been very low in comparison with the time period 2015 through 2021. I picked that period in particular because it wasn't pre-pandemic, but it was pre-craziness in the face of rising interest rates. It's sort of a baseline before the volume spiked and then started falling right back down. As you can see from the chart, the sales volume in percentage terms for May isn't too awfully bad in comparison with 2015 through 2021. And that's comparing May of 2015 through 2021 in each of those years. The number of new listings is a lot higher than what it has been in percentage terms over the past 11 months preceding May. What I'm seeing now is the number of new listings coming onto the market is significantly higher than the sales volume. Sales volume is down. The number of new listings coming onto the market is a little bit higher. Mix those two things together and what you have is the potential for an increasing number of houses sitting on the market. But the time on market before sellers accepted offers for single-family houses has dipped back down, and in May it's right in the middle out of that past half a dozen years or so. The time on market isn't too awfully high at all, especially in the face of high prices and high interest rates. I'm John McPherson. Call me anytime if you are thinking about making a move to Portland, Oregon, or if you're going to think about possibly selling your house in Portland. Call me anytime to talk about the market and to see whether I might be able to help you out. Prices as compared to last year all around the Portland area are mixed. In some neighborhoods or some areas of town, that is, prices are higher than what they were a year ago, and some prices are lower. But keep in mind, the sales volume has been so low that the mix of what sells really matters. It makes a huge difference. In January, February, March, etc., the sales volume naturally is low anyway, given the seasonality of sales. Sales volume is always lower in the winter than it is in the summer. That doesn't mean that things don't sell in the wintertime. It does mean, though, a lot of times there isn't much for sale in the wintertime in percentage terms in comparison with summer. So if you have a lot more houses that are more average in price that sell, and not many in the high range, it's going to have an impact on that average sales price for that month. So don't read into much at all from the map that I'm showing you right now as concerns the price change from last year. If it's up or down 5%, it doesn't mean that Northeast is trending down and Lake Oswego is trending up. It isn't necessarily that at all. It really is just what is sold so far this month in comparison with the same month a year ago. If we saw a drastic change with a lot of sales volume and we saw the same direction in all of the areas of town, then that would be telling us something, that it's going in that direction everywhere. But that's not the case here. Prices just generally are mixed. If you were to look at prices from last year in comparison with this year, you would say in Portland, oh, the market's been pretty boring. It's up a couple of percent since last year. But the rest of the story is, with low sales volume, very low number of houses for sale, and then an average time on market in the face of super high interest rates in comparison with what we had for a handful of years leading up to a couple of years ago, the market's pretty strong. There's a lot of demand. I'm John McPherson. Give me a call anytime if you're thinking about selling or you're curious about the market, or if you're moving into town, call me, of course, anytime.